All right, new great idea. So we go to car dealerships, right? Because of the new law where everything's going green and they're no longer selling vehicles. I got a great idea for a nonprofit idea. We basically go to a car dealership with a bunch of cars right before, and this could be right before 2000, before the legislation. So we got to keep up with the legislation on the car situation and the e-car switch, and we could capitalize on a market for vehicles, gas vehicles, that will need to be sold. So we take an idea to a dealership, $7,000 cashier check investment, okay? So if you invest $7,000, you basically give me a cashier's check for $7,000, right? I go to the bank, I open up a bank account. I have all the information sent to your house, the debit card information for my business, right? I'm homeless. I'll have everything sent to your house, right? So you basically give me the $7,000, right? And then I go to the bank, have the debit card and information sent to your house, and then you hold on to that, and then you basically get me 2 cars. So I need two $4,000 cars that somebody's willing to part with and just donate. So I'm a non-for-profit, so I need 2 cars to donate, and I could turn a profit for you. Like, or at least for a non-for-profit, I could build you basically. We'll get into the whole thing. So basically, my idea is to have people donate cars to me, right? And I need 2 cars to be donated each time I do this. And then for the initial startup, I need $7,000 cashier's check for food and gas. I'm gonna go find a person that needs a vehicle, and I'm gonna give that person that vehicle, and then I'm gonna build a whole bunch of social media profiles, websites, things like that to help promote my business, and that's how I'm gonna build my brand. So I just had a stroke of it. That's the way I'm gonna do it. I'm recording, gonna upload this to social media. It's a live recording, so this is gonna be my YouTube thought journal thing that I'm gonna just upload because I'm gonna keep it. You know, I don't really care anymore what people think. So anyways, but I definitely need them. So we find a person, a car dealership, that's willing to part ways with $2,000 or $4,000 cars. 2 $4,000 cars. They basically donate it to my company. I build them a website that helps the IRS identify them as you know, their donation is being valid, and then I market it. So basically, I need $250 for Google Sites. So if somebody could get me $250 in a bank account, I can market on Google Sites for a year. So you could spend $250 marketing. You could set a budget for $250 to be spanned over a year. So 365 days in a year. So you could theoretically, for $250, market yourself for an entire year on Google Sites if you set it up correctly, and I know how to do that. So I know how to set all this up. So that's the $250. So if I could get somebody to get me $250, I can market my basic website, right? So I need $250 to market my basic website. And then I start to build your website, your donation website, immediately. So basically, once I pay for my site, I immediately start to build your website, your donation website. So if the minute you tell me I have 2 donation cars that I could part ways with for $4,000, right? The whole thing is for you to give me $7,000 as a loan. This is for social media to show, this is a marketing thing. This is my way of marketing, is I basically need a cashier's check. This is why I need a cashier's check. I basically go to my account, right? Put your money in my account as an investment. This is how I market my brand, is I'm showing you that this is my business model, my free one, and I'm homeless. So, you know, this is kind of like big deal for me. This is like something that needs to really pick up, and I have no other options, you know, so I'm in LA. So I figure this is where I'm being led anyways. So I think going with the car idea, where I get 2 cars, I find a person that needs a car that's homeless, and we get somebody off of the street. And then we build a website, and we just do something about it, you know, like, and I need $7,000 for a cashier's check, and I build these websites. Basically, if you could get me somebody that could donate, that's willing to donate 2 vehicles, but the whole thing is I want to have money so I could give it back to you. So like, you give me $7,000 in a cashier's check, showing an investment, right? That you're investing in my company. So you're giving me $7,000, gifting me a vehicle, 2 vehicles, right? 2 vehicles, cashier's check. So this is how the money works out. I need basically $7,000, right? Of initial investment. Here's how it's gonna work. I need a cashier's check for $7,000 and 2 cars that somebody's willing to part with. So if you could get me 2 cars that somebody's willing to part with for gifts that are about $4,000 worth, which I know that I called a dealership that was willing to part ways with the car for about less than $5,000. So if they're willing to part ways and donate, I could build a bunch of these websites. So, and then that would be their initial investment. Now, you could even go green with this advertisement, right? So we're going green. All of these dealerships are willing to donate all these vehicles and make a stance, you know, and go green. So they're willing to invest in this business idea of going green too as well, because they're also donating these vehicles. And I gotta start uploading this to YouTube probably here soon.